to the day 10 update of our 8 West Clinic Team Metagenics Cleanse. We are really in the home stretch now. On day 10, we're allowed to start reintroducing some foods back into our diet, like, for example, white rice and nuts. I've eaten a whole bunch of nuts today because I was so excited. It's not usual for me to go 4 or 5 days without them, so I was a little... I was missing them. I really miss like the filling fat of nuts.
And the cashews.
And the cashews, definitely. So, so we're almost finished, and I think the big question now is, what of the great things that we've learned are we going to continue to use in our day-to-day lives? Erin, I know that you're a huge coffee fan.
Yes.
You've done extremely well. Tell us about like the past 10 days for you, specifically when it came to caffeine.
That was the hardest, honestly. Sugar I know is right behind, but the coffee, just that waking up in the morning, first of all, I mentioned my husband makes the coffee, coming downstairs to coffee. It's really what I think is the pattern, the routine of it, more even just than no, it's a bit of both. But anyhow, so that getting out of that was really difficult. It took me a few days to even be able to function, brain fog. But after I came out of that, I feel good. I feel so much better. I still want my coffee, I'm not going to lie. But I think the positive side of that is my sugar has come, well, I've had no sugar. I'm not craving sugar, which I almost feel, I don't want to say it was a bigger problem, but like today I brought rice cakes, almond butter. Normally I would have a normal lunch for me is a panini. Some type of carbohydrate with tons of sugar. I've got some kind of rash at some point, generally.
Yeah, so you thought maybe the rash had to do with your sugar or wheat intake or something.
Anything since.
Or nothing since,
I'm not scratchy, no eczema.
Well,
so,
that's great.
I mean, that's a pretty straightforward answer,
That's
I think.
great. Erin, I have to say, I was really proud of you. At first, I was mad at you because it was your idea to do this cleanse, and it happened to fall on this weekend when I had a bunch of people coming. I've talked about it already for my daughter's 6th birthday in Whistler. Big party, lots of eating and drinking. I didn't have a sip of anything. So at first I was mad because of the timing, but I'm so proud of you because over the first couple of days I really saw you. I saw you struggling, to be honest. You looked like you were unwell.
Yes.
And you were really just tired, and I think that the caffeine withdrawal was pretty hard on you, but you've done it.
Yes.
And I'm really, really proud.
Oh, thank
you.
you.
I guess from now on, we're all going to see, are we going to go back to it? Now, you mentioned that you had a rash which has subsided since then. Natasha, Katie was telling me that your stomach seems to be improved, just the general. What's going on with your stomach?
Okay, so I was diagnosed with lymphocytic colitis when I was like 20-something.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and they said like when you get pregnant it could get really bad or it could get better, and I was fortunate when I got pregnant it didn't flare up. When I was pregnant I was very healthy. I was just like chia pudding out the yin yang, and I was super healthy and it was really good. And then of course once you have a kid and things get rolling, it would flare up here and there. And the last detox I did, actually I didn't do the same as everybody else. I did like a gut cleanse, I guess, and it really helped. I was on probiotics, vitamin D, omegas, and it helped calm everything down. And she did mention the same for you, I could have a gluten sensitivity. So I try not to have any kind of bread or anything, and I found really good alternatives. Like you can get black bean pasta, rice pasta, quinoa, all that kind of thing, and it's calmed down quite a bit. And even with this cleanse I've noticed like if you don't feel as bloated, well, mind you, all the veggies kind of bloat you up a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
good bloat.
Other than that, it's good. And I don't consume enough water, so this helped me drink more water as well, and I think just an overall flush again.
And your skin is great.
Yeah, my skin cleared
really
up, too. I was in full-time school, a bit crazy last month, so I was extremely flared up with the stress. But I went down a notch with the school, and then with the cleanse and everything, my skin and the water, I guess. Yeah, it's cleared right now.
I find that as well, actually. Because remember, I was having awful problems with almost like cystic
Yeah.
spots,
Right?
and that's gone way down.
Right.
I don't know whether it's the caffeine or the sugar
Or the wheat.
gluten.
Just who knows?
Yeah.
The gluten.
Yeah.
We will see when we
The
start
water helps
reintroducing.
Mm-hmm.
I did mention that I had that coffee on Saturday, and I actually have a picture I must show maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
I took a picture of it, but probably about maybe 7 o'clock, I started getting really itchy.
Yeah.
And I came up in this, and they all literally came like up from the depths of my skin, and it was really, really itchy. And I'm just wondering maybe if it was from the caffeine.
Oh, maybe.
So
Yeah.
I'll keep an eye on it, like for the next 24 hours, 48 hours, and
See what happens, yeah.
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 Not that I plan to reintroduce all of this stuff back in,
But that's the next stage. I
Yeah,
think that's what it's all about is, you know, maybe you go back to trying a coffee and you really realize that it doesn't make you feel as good as
Yeah.
it used to. Or maybe you try having that big pasta meal. I mean, come on, we're all going to do it, but you know, it's just a good way to learn about what works for you and what doesn't. So that's where we're at now. We're starting to reintroduce. I think tomorrow we are officially off and we're close to the weekend. So I think it'll be really interesting to check in with everyone after we've sort of completely finished and see how everybody's feeling. And that's what we're going to do next. And in our next update, we're going to share some really great photos of the experience that we had. Lots of interesting fun stuff. This has been a great team building experience for
it has.
everyone. So thanks for sticking with us for 10 days, and we'll do another check-in with you after the cleanse has broken and see how everyone's doing.
Absolutely. I was going to mention too
Yeah.
that there was little bumps along the road.
Yep.
But for me, I know now that I've done this, it didn't seem so impossible that I could actually do this again and have almost no bumps.
Right,
Like I feel
yeah,
like this was
right.
my
I
practice.
agree.
I want
Yeah.
because my husband wants to do it at some point too. And you know, Katie mentioned the 28-day transformation. I was like, oh. But I think that I just want a few minutes, but I actually think I would head down that road. I would really
that's
try
great.
just to be clean, and you can actually have coffee on that. So
Well, that's good.
so that was like, okay, 28 days. But it's again the sugars and all the other stuff,
Yeah.
and actually just learning to take vitamins. That's not something I've ever really kept up with, and I'm not getting any younger. So I'd like to get on a regime, a program, and the healthy gut. That's the other
Yep.
thing I need. So
Yeah, this is a really good thing to do once a year. I mean, it's a great, January is a really great time to do it. And it sometimes kicks off some other really positive things, like, you know,
Right.
what actually, you know, a couple of us are going to try actually to lose that I'm talking about me right now, that, you know, 4 to 5 pounds of weight that I gained with my 2 pregnancies that I haven't lost yet. Well, now I feel like I'm kind of in control of my cravings, so I could
Right.
actually continue on with the plan. I don't have a lot of weight to lose. I don't want people are going to
No.
be like, you know, what is she saying? Like, why is she saying she needs to lose weight? It's not a lot of weight, but I'd like to be at the weight I was at, you know,
Right.
before my baby. So
and those little bits, cool sculpting. So good
Yeah.
healthy diet, and then a little bit. I've been doing some cool sculpting, and it's
Yeah.
pretty
It's all
amazing.
faster.
Right,
Yeah.
but then along with that, you don't want to ruin that stuff
Aaron's
to go
gonna
to
start working out soon too.
and healthy eating, and a little bit of help, a little bit of exercise.
a little bit of help never hurt anyone.
Exactly.
So we'll check in again, and thanks for being here with me. Thanks for
Thank
doing this with me.
you.
It was
Thank you,
honestly, it
Erin.
was a
It
great
was a really
experience.
great experience.
Great
It was
experience.
great.
So we'll do one more check-in with the entire team, including Dr. Bonassisi, who I have to say did extremely well.
He was lovely.
I
He
was
was,
impressed, and I think he's a changed man,
Yes.
honestly. But we'll check in with him too. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.